The NBA playoffs are finally here. And if you're a collector like me, wouldn't we want to look into the NBA playoff future to know which players are going to own the postseason? Think about last year. What if you knew Giannis would win the NBA title, Devin Booker would lead the Suns to the NBA Finals, or Trae Young, yes, Trae Young would win 2 playoff series? How would that have affected your collecting if you knew that ahead of time? So these NBA playoffs, think of me as your sports cards translator. What does that even mean? We asked NBA insider from Fox Sports, Ric Bucher, to give us his top guys to look out for this NBA postseason, and I'm going to translate that for all you sports card collectors. So Rick?
Number 4, Luka Doncic of the Dallas Mavericks. We know him as a tremendous regular season performer, but to date, while he's made the playoffs 2 years in a row, and this will be 3, he has yet to win a playoff series. He's had great personal numbers, but they haven't translated into team success. That is something that he has demonstrated he's able to do during this regular season, and I would expect that it's going to continue into the postseason.
Hold up. This is obviously contingent on Luka's calf being okay. Back to you, Rick.
What I love about the Western Conference right now and Doncic's relationship to it is the fact that the Western Conference is wide open. Outside of the Phoenix Suns, there's no true dominant team. So the perennial favorite to be a regular season MVP has his shot now to demonstrate that he can be not just a great player, but a championship caliber one.
Luka Doncic. He's a unicorn. He's in rarefied air as far as the sports card market. Many of his rookie cards are sold in 6 figures, even 7 figures. But what if you can't afford those? There's so many options to collecting Luka. Maybe don't go after some gem mint cards. Maybe go after some Donruss Optic Holo, some higher numbered prisms. Here's the deal. Luka's young. He's one of the best players in the NBA. The MVPs, the titles, they're coming. Sometimes it's good to just get in and start collecting. Back to you, Rick.
Number 3, Devin Booker of the Phoenix Suns. Let's put it this way. Whatever happens with the Suns in the playoffs this year, Devin Booker will be at the heart of it. The Suns have demonstrated this season that they are without question the most dominant team in the league, and Devin is their most talented player. So it stands to reason that if they are able to replicate what they've done during the regular season and demonstrate in June that they are the league's best team, no one is going to gain from the franchise winning its first championship ever. No one is going to gain more from that than Devin Booker.
If the Phoenix Suns go back to the NBA Finals or win the title, maybe people will finally start to realize Devin Booker's cards are undervalued. Despite being the best player on the best team, he somehow remains overlooked. I would take a look at Devin's National Treasures rookie patch autographs or some of his low-numbered Prism cards. And if he is able to lead them on that NBA Finals run, keep an eye out for Chris Paul as well. Back to you, Rick.
Number 2, Giannis Antetokounmpo of the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis is already in rare air as a 2-time MVP, a champion, and a finals MVP. But if he were to win back-to-back championships and finals MVP, then he would put himself in truly rare air. Only 6 players have won back-to-back finals MVPs. And the Bucks, as of right now, are my prohibitive favorite to win it all once again. So, while a lot of people may think that last year was a bit of a fluke, that the Bucks took advantage of other teams being injured or not quite ready, Giannis is ready to prove that indeed it was no fluke and that he is the next great reigning champion for the foreseeable future in the NBA.
Giannis's popularity is sky high in real life and the card market. And while many of his prices seem to be in a different stratosphere, that doesn't mean you can't collect Giannis. I would recommend his gold standard rookie autograph, which is the only card that has his full name signature on the card. I would also look into his second year cards. A lot of those are undervalued and rare. If Giannis wins another title, you'll be happy you got in. All right, Rick, who's number 1?
And finally, number 1, Ja Morant of the Memphis Grizzlies. The Grizzlies are easily the most dangerous team in either conference going into the playoffs, and Ja Morant is undisputedly their leader and biggest star. He is one of those rare players who's already demonstrated the capability of taking his game to another level in the postseason. Look at his numbers. They're better than any regular season averages that he's had so far in his career. And because we have Chris Paul and Steph Curry aging out, this is the great opportunity for Ja Morant to establish himself as the next great superstar point guard in the league. I fully expect he's going to take advantage of that opportunity.
I couldn't agree more, Rick. Ja Morant is a stud, and his collectibles market is exploding. For instance, his National Treasures rookie patch autograph has now sold for 6 figures. I would suggest getting in with any of his Prism rookies, some rare low-numbered autographs, even some game-used items. As we saw from last year with Trae Young, little guys can make a big impact. I can't wait to see what Ja Morant does in these playoffs, as well as everybody else.